What's up, everybody? I'm the Crispy Critic, and I'm a goddamn mess. I went to Blockbuster today, and it was pretty empty because it was like 11. So I asked the lady who was checking me out, "Hey, is it always this empty around this time of day?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Why?" And she was like, "Well, the store's closing soon." And I was like, "Really?" I live in Anchorage, Alaska, and Anchorage is one of the few places left that has Blockbuster. And certainly one of the few places that has more than one. It just hit me like a goddamn sack of bowling balls, man. You know, for a while I didn't go because Netflix had taken over everything. So I didn't go. I was like, fuck Blockbuster, it's ancient shit. When I was a kid, my mom and I, every Friday, we would go to the Blockbuster down from our house. And we'd rent a few movies. As a kid, I was always, for whatever reason, so nervous when I walked through the metal detectors. But immediately when I walked through, the first thing I would smell would be popcorn. And I wouldn't be scared anymore. We went there every week for years. At the time, it seemed ageless. It seemed completely immortal. It never occurred to me that one day I wouldn't be there. After my mom moved away, and I was going through my first significant breakup, I started going back to Blockbuster again. And this time I wasn't scared when I walked through the metal detectors. And I still felt immensely comforted by the popcorn. The smell of popcorn, the smell of the plastic, the click and pull of DVD cases as the person at the front counter checked them out for somebody. Blockbuster was the place I could go if I was feeling sad. When the person at the front desk, her name was Rebecca, when she told me that it was closing, I walked out thinking, what am I gonna do? And I know that sounds weird, but you gotta understand, Blockbuster has been a really important staple of my entire life. I mean, my entire life. And the fact that it's closing means that I've lost a significant safe place in my life. And I love movies. I've always loved movies, and you don't get that sense of being completely lost in a sea of stories and passion projects and stand-up specials and special interest documentaries, and you don't get that on Netflix. And when she told me it was closing, suddenly Blockbuster didn't seem so ageless or immortal. I came to the realization that this is a mortal place that houses immortal things. And because the things were immortal, I thought that the places that held them were also mortal. But that's not the case. That's not the case at all. I knew Blockbuster was going to close at some point. But I guess I just never let go of that childhood illusion that it would weather the storm. That through whatever happened, Blockbuster would be there. You know? It was a weird moment, man. Because I've been going to Blockbuster for years, and I never noticed how fucking dirty it was. I never noticed. I started recognizing its age. I looked on the ground, and there were these 5 separate stains that looked like they had hardened over years. The portraits of the celebrities up on the wall were super dusty, and Meryl Streep had a dirt streak across her face, right? There were cracks in the walls above new releases. She said that they're gonna stop renting movies on Sunday. This Sunday, man. And I'm gonna miss these cases, man. I mean, 49 cents for one night is a crazy deal. When you're paying that 49 cents or that 99 cents, you're not paying just for the movie. You're paying for a sense of discovery. There is a very certain feeling and a very certain moment where you pick up a movie that you've never heard of, that has an interesting cover, and you go home and watch it, and it's just great. You found a gem. I found the movie In Bruges by, what's his name, Martin McDonagh. Great movie. One of my favorites of all time, and I picked it up not knowing a goddamn thing about it. I am just Very sad to see it go. They got Blockbuster shirts, so I'm getting a Blockbuster shirt. I'm gonna be a fucking dinosaur, dude, when I'm older. I know I'm gonna be a douchebag. I know it's gonna happen. It's already happened, but it's gonna get worse. Anyway, welcome to my YouTube channel. Not every video is gonna be like this at all. I'm gonna be reviewing movies, mostly, and I have a few other ideas for some series that I hope you guys will like. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next video.